What's up, lube tubers? I'm back. You may have been wondering where I've been. Well, past good while I've been out in Portland doing some work for a client, and well, they screwed me big time. I'm not gonna name names here, but you. So I'm trying to get back in the swing of things here, and I think on this episode of Crazy Trey, we might try to resurrect a vehicle that's been sitting for about 10 years since I graduated from college. Let's go take a look. Maximum safety! Why are we resurrecting this vehicle? Well, my mom's been begging me to get it out of her garage. Let's take a look here. Ooh. That looks pretty buried, but let's see if we can get her to run. Not sure if you can see it through all the mess, but that's a 1991 Miata. Now this isn't just any old 1991 Miata. Let's take a look at the engine bay. Ooh. That doesn't look factory. That certainly isn't, and nor is this. It looks like a temperature sensor threaded into a thin plastic housing. Yeah. This thing's been modified a little bit. Oh, what's that? Is that the stock ECU there? Why, yes, I think it is. I wonder what's inside that's actually controlling the engine. Well, inside there's definitely been a few modifications as well. You may notice this sick Momo steering wheel. And, well, it looks like someone's done some work here to the dash, and we've got the mandatory cup holder filled with pennies and some miscellaneous hardware. And what's that down there? Oh man, that looks like the engine wiring harness, and it's connected to a custom-made PCB and this mystery black box. That, my friends, is a Mega Squirt right there, which is a kind of not quite open source fuel injection computer. And that is a custom adapter board I made when I was in college so that I could just plug in the stock wiring harness. This car, it ran kind of okay, but I was not a wizard at tuning back when I was in college. And so after I graduated, I just kind of let it sit up here in Indiana. And it's been garaged here for about 10 years. So today I think we're going to try and see if we can get it started and kind of revive it. First things first, let's take a look at the bateria situation. Miatas use these tiny U1R batteries. Focus, you fuck. And this one here, hand for scale, it's tiny. It's, once again, about over 10 years old, so it's toast. Let's take a look at what we're going to be replacing that with. This is a 6T size code battery from the truck. Hand for scale, you can see, much, much bigger. And I've got it expertly wired over here to the battery terminal connectors with our old friend the jumper cables, and we're charging this battery currently. That's what the that lead is there, so that we have a chance of being able to fire this thing up. If this doesn't work, maybe we'll parallel a second set of jumper cables, since I love me some jumper cables. Alright, I got all the junk moved out in front of it, and I relocated the stuff that was on the top of the Miata to another shelf, so I think it's got oil, and why don't we just try and crank it and see what happens. I wanted to give you a quick look at the modified battery setup we got going here. We've got not one, but two pairs of jumper cables going over to the connectors here for the main battery. And then I got my little battery charger jumper box hooked up to these for quick release so that I can drive this thing out of the garage to get some room to work on it. And so we're going to switch the little charger thing over to 55 amps and crank again. Bring the thunder! She's a little smoky, but she fired right up even without a little snort of ether, so that's a good thing. If I remember correctly, the cold starts are kind of but I'm going to move the camera and we'll see if we can't pull this out and see if we can move it under its own power once it warms up.
How dare you!
So as you probably noticed, the Miata smokes a little bit, and there's a few other issues with it, you know, maybe some exhaust leaks. So in the next episode, we're gonna try to fix on some of those things. I think we might do some valve stem seals. I know there's some rattles in the brakes, and yeah, we'll fix that exhaust leak. So stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching, and if you would, hit that like and subscribe button down there. I'd really appreciate it. Catch you next time.